Hi guys, Bobby Copy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about DIY laundry detergent. Now why do I do this? One of the biggest reasons is obviously the fact that it costs so much less. The other reason is convenience. It's always there. I very rarely have to go out shopping obviously for that because it lasts me about a year. It depends, obviously it's going to depend on you and how many people you have in your family, how many loads you do a week. But I will give you the breakdown of the costs at the end of my video, and then I will show you step by step on how I make it, but it's extremely simple, so it's not that hard. So let me go through the products first. The first one is, and wait, let me say this. I put it in a container that looks like this. This is a dog food container. I got it at Target. You could get it at Walmart, whatever. So, and the clanking you heard was a scoop. It looks like that. And that's what I use to get it out when I need to have it put in a smaller container. And I'll show you that when I'm done. Okay, so all of these ingredients go into one container, the big container. I mix it all up and I'm done. The first ingredient is Arm & Hammer Super Washing Soda. So you want the 3.7 ounces. At Walmart, the cost was $3.97. Okay. The second ingredient is Arm & Hammer Pure Baking Soda. The 4 pounds, and this cost me $2.24. All right. The third ingredient, let me take these down, is OxiClean Versatile Stain Remover. This is 5 pounds and it cost me $9.47. This is absolutely the most expensive part of this entire thing, but it's very worth it. Then the fourth ingredient is borax. I think it's just 20 Mule Team Borax Detergent Booster. This is the 4 pounds and this cost $3.97. Then one of the other ingredients is called Fells Naphtha, and I literally had never heard of this until I heard of DIY laundry detergent. When you open it up, it looks, now I've cut this, it looks like this. It's a bar of soap, basically. I cut these into smaller sticks like this, and then I use my handy dandy, what's this called? Cuisinart, and I put the attachment on it, this attachment, and I add the top of it on, obviously. And then as it's going, I put it in the top. And it goes through and it grates it. Now, if you do not have one of these, obviously, you can just use your handy dandy cheese grater. And I use the smaller of the grates instead of the big one. So sometimes I actually like this because it gives me a smaller grate. And so it actually looks like cheese when you've done the whole thing. So you need 3 bars of this. And now this was weird. When I was in Walmart, each one of these bars was 97 cents. But when I go to Walmart's website, the cost is $2.44 a bar. So I'm not sure why it's such a big difference. Amazon was about the same. It was around that. So go to the actual Walmart store and buy these things because they're less than $1. I just don't know why it was so much more online. So, okay, the only other ingredient which is very much a preference thing is maybe a scent, adding a scent. So I buy Pure Crystals. This is the Lavender Blossom. I do not like my laundry to smell very much. I really don't. My kids like it more, so sometimes I'll buy this and they add more into their own individual. This Lavender Blossom is 18 ounces and it was $2.97 for this. So this is very much optional. You don't have to put it in. Okay, once you've grated all your Fells Naphtha, I think that's how you say it, Naphtha, yeah. Then all you do is add all that stuff together. I just kicked it. Put it in this container or any container that has a good seal on it. You want a good seal on it. And mix it all together. Sometimes I'll literally get my hands in there and mix it If you've got some kind of big scoop or something, you can use that. And then what I do to make it easier is I put it in a smaller container. So mine looks like, the scoop is hanging. Mine looks like this. I got it on Amazon because it's just cute. And then what I do is I use a coffee scoop. This is 2 tablespoons. That's how much I use per load. If it's a bigger load, I might be 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. I've never used 2 full scoops. I have a high efficiency washer, so I don't have to worry about it. I've used this for 2 years with my washer, and it's worked wonderful. It's a top loader, but you could use a front loader with this. And it works wonderful. Now, the total cost of all of this, including the crystals, the optional thing, was $25.53. So that breaks down to 12 cents a load. I do about 4 loads a week. And that includes my kids. I asked them both, they do about 1 load a week. I do about 2 loads. Obviously, sometimes we have more people come here or whatever, and we might do more, but average out to about 4 loads a week. So that equals out to about 12 cents a load, because doing all this together lasts me about a year. So that's the cool part of this whole thing. So $25.53, and it's really cheap. Okay, let me make sure I told you everything. The last thing I will say is when you've put it all together, I put rice in one of these. I got these in my grocery store. I cannot remember the name of this. I have no clue what the name is. But it literally just is like a sachet thing that I tied. I put a couple of these full of rice in the big container and 1 in my smaller container. And that just makes it so that your laundry soap doesn't absorb the moisture in the air and get rock solid, which it will. So you definitely need to have this in there. That's it, guys. It's very, very simple, and it's very, very effective. I will tell you that I used, obviously, like Tide before this. I looked at some prices. Liquid Tide on Amazon was 30 cents a load. So mine is 12. So it was a big difference over the years. That really makes a big difference in how much you're spending. Plus, the only plastic that I used in all this was the crystals and the OxyClean, and that was once a year, whereas Tide is a big thing. The cheapest price I found was less than 12 cents a load. It was Purex, but the thing that was different about that, it was not for a high efficiency washer. So you want to make sure whatever you're using, if you have a high efficiency washer, you need to use that kind of laundry soap. Okay, I think that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will link all of the things that I can below, including my cute little container if I can find it. I did have it on Amazon. If it's still there, I will link it below. And that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys use some other kind of thing to do your laundry that makes it even cheaper, I want to know it. Definitely like saving money. So again, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and give me a thumbs up if you love this kind of video. God bless.